guys, my name's Hannah and I'm the C5 Nut. Well, yes, I know I haven't done a video for a long time, and yeah, I will explain possibly in the next video actually. So where are we? So we are currently down at the Chevron rally, which is a rally I always go to every single year, or try to go to every single year. Yeah, basically this is it's Sunday. I turned up yesterday with Mrs. C5 Nut, and we've also got the little ones as well. But yesterday was a bit manic for us, setting up the obviously we're towing the C5 caravan, but weather-wise was a bit, yeah, and then not a lot of cars turned up. So obviously this is now Sunday, and we've got a lot more cars turned up. So what I'm going to do is quickly flip the camera around. Let's have a quick walk around, because there is quite a lot of cars here, and let's see what we can find. Right, so obviously we know about this one, Darren's car, Selena. Yeah, she's sitting in the car. That car, okay, it might have different colours and all that, but it's done for charity. Every single year, Darren and his wife Selena like to do charities, you know, with their C5s, and they like to do a bit of wackiness on there. So even though I don't agree with what's happened to this C5, because it's doing a good cause, yeah, I've given my blessing. A nice little Diane, just about to leave. Yeah, so just to give you a rough idea of what we're looking at, let's go and have a look at some cars. Nice looking Santia, 2 litre petrol. Yeah, 2 litre petrol. Nice looking car. This is a 1.8 petrol. I do like the Santias. I think they're another car that's underrated. I had one, but mine was a 2 litre diesel, or turbo diesel. Nice little interesting car. Nice looking Santia. It looks like it's got the old Saxo wheels on it. Belengo. That looks like it's got, yeah, AX. Now we're just going to hold it here for a second. That's another C5 that we're going to go and take a closer look at. That is Darren's new addition. Believe it or not, the guy he was going to buy it off was going to scrap it, and Darren has managed to rescue it. So we're going to take a closer look at that soon. We've got the X7s, C5, another GSA special. Ooh. I did some work to this one, I think. I'm sure it is. 2CV. So yeah, some of you are aware that we have the C5 caravan, and obviously my pride and joy, Princess. So I've named all my cars. So we've got Princess, the C5 caravan, sorry, the C5. I've had this car for 15.5 years, so it's my baby. Then we've got the C5 caravan, which we are still in the process of naming. We think we might call it Cassie the C5 caravan. Yeah, it was great fun yesterday. There was quite a few new people as we're travelling down from where we now live, heading down south to Little Horwood. There was one particular person that kind of caught us out a little bit. There was a Range Rover where it was in the middle lane. I undercut them, and as soon as we overtook them, they suddenly realised what we had on the back. And yeah, that was he sort of took a load of photos. I gave him a thumbs up, and he's also one of the new subscribers. So mate, if you're watching this one, thank you ever so much again. That was great seeing you guys. Right, now next one, some of you guys also know about this one. This is Diamond, our other C5. Now, Colin and Claire, very close friends of mine and Mrs. C5 Nut. They've got a car called Connie. Sadly, Connie's not very well. The core plug on the back of the engine has corroded, and I went to try and fix it the other day, but the turbo was just in the way. So the turbo also needs sort of replacing. It's a bit weak. So I said to Colin and Claire, look, now's the time to change the turbo. Let's just do it as one big hit. They agreed, but obviously they haven't got a car because they use Connie all the time. So I lent them Diamond. So it's kind of crazy to say both of my cars, bearing in mind we live about 160 miles away. So Diamond, MGU, Princess, MGW. Yeah, we haven't seen Diamond for about 2 weeks. So she's looking really good for herself. Hopefully we get her back soon. Then we've got this lovely thing, which is a Citroen C5 V6. It's a 3 litre automatic. I think it's the last of the 4-speed gearboxes. Yeah, it is. But they had the wiring loom's been changed on it from the factory. So it started. This was the last of the Mark 1s before they went into the facelift. So yeah, right, obviously we've got another BX. Now, some of you who are aware is we do have a BX in our collection, which I sort of rescued last year from the scrapyard, or it was heading for scrap. Yeah, at some point I've got to try and work out how to get that car from Southampton all the way up north, which is like a 4-hour trip. So trying to work the best thing about it. So yeah, nice little synergy there. You don't see them all the time. Mrs. C5 Nut was talking about maybe getting one of these. Quite a few Belingos. Saxo. Yeah. Tell you what, let's just walk up this way and come back down again. Quite a lot. Don't see that every day, do you? Oh, look at SM. These make a lot of money, I tell you. Nice.
Iron panel, so again, it wanted a grand for the lot, and I just thought, well,
We've got a nice GSA. Nice looking car. Obviously, a load of spare parts, which is great to see. So yeah, a DS, GSA, DS, CX. Nice. Another CX. Massive bonnets on these and a really tiny badge. Obviously we know about the Saxo. Couple of BXs. What I might do is just take a little shortcut. We've got another C5 X7s. We've got a nice SM. Nice looking car. Yeah. Guys, you don't always see. Yeah, I've kind of got a soft spot for these XMs because they're sort of like the grandfather of the C5 along with the Xantia. So I've had a Xantia, but it would be nice to have another one of these. Yeah. Nice. I think that might be one for the cards at some point. We sell the BX and possibly get a an XM. Nice.
got a really high curve or something like that.
Right, well, before we come back up this middle lane here. I think we need to have a look at these. The Citroen C3 Puro. Now, these cars, you never ever really see them, like, ever. I think this is like the first one I've seen in possibly about 2 or 3 years. Yeah, it's what I was saying, that when you see one, you then suddenly see another one. Yeah, bonkers really. You don't see them at all, and then all of a sudden 2 shows up at the same time. Nice little C1 VTS. Another X7s. Another C1. That's C5. Nice. Visa. Little traction. Nice. Or is it a Talbot? It might be a Talbot actually. Yeah, Talbot Sunbeam. Nice. You alright, mate? How you doing? Yeah, 2 seconds. Alright guys, so after a little chat, nice little Citroen vans, and we've got some CXs there that we're having a bit of a photo shoot. So yeah, nice little purple car. Yeah, so I think we're going to head back up this way. I think we need a bit of a C5 thing, so I don't know how we're going to work that out, but we'll try and sort something out. C6. Nice looking car, is just overpriced. Another Puro. Alright guys, so here we are to Darren's new edition, C5. Nice looking car actually. It is a VTR. It's got the wrong wheels on it, and it's also got the wrong interior. Someone's actually put leather interior in it, as you can see. It's got a nice trim, the wood effect trim, a leather steering wheel. Yeah, it's looking, yeah, it's missing a few bits here and there, but yeah, in all fairness, I'm looking at it and there's missing a panel there. I think I've actually got that actually here on the thing, but yeah, it's a little 2-litre HDI, nice looking car. Yeah, another one saved from the scrapyard. That's what we like to hear, innit, Colin?
It certainly is, because
we
we've
like,
got one too.
Yeah, so Colin's also managed to save another C5, which we're going to go and pick up in about 2 weeks' time, is it, from Scotland?
Yeah, a red one called Roxy.
Yeah, a red one from Roxy. Again, the guy had it for about 15 years.
Yeah.
And then it had some issues, and he's now sort of was humming and ahhing about scrapping it. I went up there for work purposes and managed to actually see the car in person and persuaded the owner not to scrap it. And then obviously I got in touch with Colin and his lovely partner Claire, and see if we can somehow work a deal where we can actually save the C5, and sure enough, all parties are quite happy, aren't we, mate?
We certainly are, yeah.
Yeah, we will be doing a video on that shortly, but we're just going to quickly get some C5s together and see if we can do a little video shoot, or like a photo shoot. So yeah, let's see what happens. Alright guys, so well, actually I'll do it a bit slower. So the V6, nice looking car, nice looking car, nice looking car, and then obviously we got our 2 vehicles from our fleet. So yeah.
That one's that
Oh, different. I thought it was
they're the same, but
no, they're not.
they're not, are they?
That'd be the same event as Enzo.
Blue.
So obviously channel is only done on these cars, so I'm going to leave the video here, guys. We've got to start packing up, and Mrs. C5 Nut wants to get back home. So, and it's basically a 4-hour trip for us. So, if you guys are watching, please, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I will promise.
Can we make our way to the hall, please, for the raffle of the award? And last call for food, so they can get cleared up at 4 o'clock. Thank you.
Thank you, Darren. So yeah, I'm just going to wrap it up. So if you like what you see, please give us a thumbs up. And at some point, knowing me and Colin, we will do another video at some point. So take care, guys. Have a great day. See you in the next one.